You made it weird. Yes, you did. You made it weird. Yeah.
You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes.
Yes, you did. You made it weird. Yeah.
What's happening, weirdos? This is the delightful, hilarious, funny, interesting Clayton Farris, who you may know from social media because he's delightful, hilarious, and interesting all over your social media at Clayton Farris on all your medias with one S, Farris. Get into it. But you also may have seen him, and we talked quite a bit about it in the movie Weapons. And all sorts of other things. House of Glass, American Meltdown. He's in a new movie called Roadhead, which is the funniest name for a movie ever. I'm sorry, that already came out, 2020. Roadhead. I thought it was 2025. Roadhead. So check him out. He's so funny. He's such a delight. I was just blown away. I had such a fun time, and I'm so glad you guys are here to check him out. Not too much to plug, as I always say up top, and then I go on plugging stuff. But I am on the road. I'm on tour, and if you listen to this the day it comes out, I'm about to be in New York, at Town Hall on November 14th, followed by New Jersey, Milwaukee, Brea, San Francisco, North Carolina, South Carolina. Say it with me. You know these by now. Miami, Michigan, Madison, Wisconsin, and Denver, Colorado. I'm absolutely loving this tour that I'm on right now. Matt McCarthy is part of the show. It's my favorite hour that I've ever done, and it always means so much when weirdos come out. So please, if you can, come to a show. Go to PeteHolmes.com for tickets to all of those. And in the meantime, enjoy my chat with my new friend, the wonderful, hilarious Clayton Farris. Get into it.
Is an audience okay too? As in,
Yeah.
I don't want to cause any pressure.
No. It does change the dynamic.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. Not in a bad way.
Oh yeah.
That would be shitty if I was like, oh, it sucks. It doesn't suck. You'll see me. I'll be looking at you to see. Yeah, just know. I'll say something. I look at Katie too, but I just go like, so you've burdened yourself, my friend. You're now a burdened person.
Lovely.
What is your tattoo? A little scary baby?
She's a little doll.
Is it like BioShock? What is that from?
No, it's just
Just a scary little baby.
scary little baby. I named her Natasha, and then I have my cat here.
I get a really good sense of you. I feel like I know you because of these tattoos and
That's the best.
everything.
That's a very
Yeah.
good compliment.
Are you Spanish?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil.
My God.
I gave you the compliment too. I went to Spain. Nothing wrong with Brazil, but to me, what's better than Barcelona?
I don't think it gets any better.
That's what I mean. So you're like a Brazilian with a Spanish flair.
Oh, I'll take that.
There you are. Can we turn the cameras this way?
I'm like, you guys are doing great.
Okay, Clayton.
Not from Brazil.
No, decidedly not. I'm mad. Yeah. I'm so happy to
I'm
meet
just
you.
gonna like laugh the whole time that
You
we
may.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here, man.
I'm so glad to be here.
Let's shift gears. I was just talking to Andy, and now I have to. And now I have to. I keep saying the wrong thing.
I know, like you were. Yeah.
You went
and
for a
of course,
hug
like
and-
when I get here, it's
Construction.
construction
Can we
happens.
close it, Katie? How do you feel? Just because we can hear it. Yeah.
If you don't hear it, it's fine by me. I just feel like that follows.
I can.
It follows
hear it.
me.
I can hear it. That's gonna bother me. There's actually the people that own this house before we moved here. I think he was a music producer, and I think this room is pretty well insulated.
Soundproof.
Yeah, so feel good, feel comfortable. Let's talk about these shoes. What are we doing here? We got.
I just wanted to be comfortable.
Brunch?
These are called brunch shoes.
Are they called brunch?
They're called brunch.
Brunch?
Yeah.
It's not quite dinner. It's not quite breakfast, and it's not quite lunch.
It's
but it comes
brunch.
with a slice of melon at the end.
Yeah. Blunch.
Blunch. Why not? Blunch?
Why not blunch? Why didn't they call
Lunch's
it blunch?
agent was pushing for blunch, and breakfast
did
was
not
like,
go through.
no, because let's be real, brunch is so much more breakfast than it is lunch.
100%. It should
Like-
just be called breakfast.
Late breakfast.
Late breakfast.
Do you want to go? And you know what you can
Breakfast.
call that? Breakfast.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 11 a.m., so it's a new meal. Unless there's like can I get a turkey sandwich
At
and
brunch?
chips?
No.
No.
No, you can get
Can I get a-
eggs.
Let me ask you this. Are
pancakes.
you bringing me Coke or no?
Coffee and orange juice?
Coffee and orange juice.
Yes.
They just wanted alcohol. So they were like, it's kind of like lunch.
Right.
Shut up.
Yeah. They're like, no. They're like, it's okay to get fucked up in the morning if it's champagne.
Dude, I used to get lit. That's actually where I
Me too.
started. Do you booze it still? No judge.
Not like a
Guy's in weapons. All of a sudden he's
well. I'm
big hit movie.
I will say I'm fresh off a year and a half of complete.
Oh, year and a half.
Yeah, sobriety.
That totally counts. I misread your You were
Well,
just saying
but-
like you're new to the club.
But what I will say is I don't want to say that I'm completely sober because if I do drink here and there, I'm not gonna like.
You're the flexitarian of alcohol.
I think so.
You're a flalcoholic.
While fully knowing it does not work for me.
You're not alone. We're very similar age. This is how we talk, by the way. If anyone's ever seen two guys of this age in a park, we're talking about like, I know alcohol doesn't work for
quit
me,
at some point.
but I don't want to say I'm completely off it. But you've been off it for a year and a half.
Well, and I dabbled in like, the rooms
You went to some programs.
yeah, I did.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So now I don't want to say I'm completely sober because if someone sees me out and I'm like, have a drink, I don't want to like lie. I'm not trying to lie.
Buddy,
for
I never went to the program. And I have friends that are in it, and I think they're annoyed because I sort of use them as like my sponsors. Like
Right.
they get a lot of their inspiration in their talks and stuff, and I love it. But I never went for a lot of reasons. One was I felt false claiming it. I was so much more of a habitual, not that you need to be, as Robin Williams said, waking up with your car keys in your ass, like to go to a program.
Yeah.
But I did feel kind of like, I just want to do this.
I'm the same. And because
Yeah.
I feel false claiming anything,
I don't like claiming anything.
like 100% like
It's
that.
like the Groucho Marx. Marcho
Yeah.
Graux.
You don't wanna be in
Marcho
that-
Graux. I don't want any club that would allow me to be the treasurer.
Marcho
I believe
Graux.
Marcho Graux.
Say that.
Marcho Graux was like Gallagher too. It was his brother, Marcho Graux.
I'm already having a great time.
I was just
I
gonna
just was
say,
like-
I didn't want to call it out.
No.
But brunch.
Brunch.
Wait, what was it? Blunch. Blunch. Solid riff.
I just wanted to come here and
Marcho Grouch.
be on the opposite side of your riff and just like experience it.
No, that's so fun. I just had a younger person say, wow, what it must be like in that mind. And I was like, oh, I'm the guy. I know, it was weird. That was the right
That's
face.
a read.
That was the right face. It was
It's
a
a
swing.
judgment, as they
It's a
say.
swing. Oh.
Yeah.
You think there was a judge.
What's it like in that mind of yours?
I took it as like, I don't think anyone said that to me because I'm so established. I have my friends, I have my family.
Right.
I don't meet a
It's
lot of
been a minute.
outside people that are just like, and the reason I pointed out that she was young is that's a young thing to say, is you're still developing your brain and you're like, wow. To get
But-
lost with a candelabra in that hall of mirrors.
yeah,
know
but
what
you
I mean?
also have an intimidating brain in a way.
Oh, I like this very much.
Because-
I don't.
so, like,
I shouldn't. I do.
Yeah. I think because like, is this the podcast?
We're
Like, this is
recording.
it? Okay, great.
Yeah. Oh, that hasn't happened in a while.
No, I just meant like,
I loved it.
I meant like,
The whole thing with Andy.
that's all going
Me
in.
shifting gears, but don't you see that I've shifted gears to you?
I do. I saw
Big
that.
gear
I'm so
person.
glad you did.
I know. Imagine if I was still like
Talking to Andy.
Brazil.
Or her, who I didn't
Blanca.
even meet.
Katie.
Blanca.
No, see,
Katie.
that's the great. Katie and I,
Go way back.
long friends. We're like, if we ever did go to lunch, would be very comfortable not talking.
That's a great
And I mean that as a very, of course I would talk with Katie, but I'm just saying like we're very comfortable with
Yeah,
each other.
that's great.
Because I'm an uncomfortable person regarding energies. So anyway, go on. The mind.
Well, I was saying I understand that is a young thing to say, but also it's like I think you could have an intimidating mind to some people because it's really quick and fast, and I think that's like,
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean?
Because it's weird to agree with that, but the times when I've had like a little car accident and I've had a concussion and I get really slow, like I went through like an almost 6-month period where I didn't feel like myself, and then I would meet people that talk like me or their brains work at this pace,
Right.
And I'd be like, ah,
Yeah, you're like, I'm dying.
get out of here! But I didn't like it. It's a lesson to me. You know, just because you have that gear doesn't mean you need to. You know
Right,
what I mean?
but you like slow down as normal people's speed. You know,
That's it. I hate to say
So,
it, but that's
so no one was like, "What's going on with him?"
no. They were like, "Who's this charming young man?" And I'm like, "I'm in quicksand." This is very self-serving, and I like it.
Yeah.
but you're a quickum.
I'm quick. Yeah.
Are you?
I try.
I mean, do you
I think
feel-
I am.
I think so
I
far.
like to surround myself with people that are. It's fun to be around people that like riff and bit and all that stuff.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
And if I don't find myself in that place, I feel like I'm dying. What's wrong with me?
I
And it's
agree.
like you're just like.
And yet I'll do so many things that inhibit my ability to live fully because life is overwhelming.
Yes.
So I'll catch myself smoking weed. Another reason I
Oh.
don't claim full sobriety, but like I'll occasionally smoke weed.
Yeah.
And then like the next day I'll be
Slower.
3% slower.
Right.
But then I'll be like, it's not so bad. And then I'll smoke again. Then I'm 6% slower.
Yes.
And then when I creep into like 27% lower, I'm like, I literally just forgot my daughter's friend's name. And that's like, this didn't really happen. But that's like, would be a core memory for her. Like, she'd be like, I'm unimportant. You know what I mean? Like, I worry about that.
Right.
So I'm like, why am I, and I'm saying this as I've been under control for a while. There are other times of the year where I might not be so disciplined, but I go like, why am I negotiating with memory and functionality to kind of feel occasionally like I'm in a hot tub, but I'm on my couch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's your like tell, that something's like off.
When I want to smoke.
No, when you're like, wait,
Oh.
I'm like having trouble remembering
Yes,
something, or like
yes.
that's your kind of like, okay, I need to like get sober, or I need to
It's
like
true.
clean up.
Are you that way? Because I
Totally.
do go up and then I go down and then
Yes.
I go, and it's not even, when I say that, it's like, it sounds like manic depression or something. It's not that. It's what I see life to be. It's like phases where you're exercising, phases where you're not, phases
Yes.
where you're healthy, phases where you're eating 9 pizzas or whatever it might be.
Right.
But I really related to Kirstie Alley in the 80s, and I'm not even joking. Remember Kirstie Alley, like the news where it's always like, she's heavy again, but it was the 80s. So
Yeah.
they're like, fatso on the loose. Like, I'm not using that word.
No,
like,
totally.
The New York
That was the
Times would
whole
be
thing.
like, fatso's back again. And below that, it would be like, Iraq, moving arms.
Right. And like,
Look at this lard ass.
and
That's
I
the
love
80s.
that those were the choices of the news.
They're like, I'm trying to write a story, something pop culture about Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, but
'Cause
put
for those
the
of you
Kirstie
under,
Alley story first.
Of course. Well, that's the headliner.
Right.
She's back on bread, folks. It would just show her eating bread. I want those that don't understand this riff and think I'm just being mean to know that Kirstie Alley's up and down weight
was a big topic
it
of
was
conversation.
like- that was the Super Bowl.
A lot
that was
of
the year-round
women's
Super Bowl.
weight was a topic of conversation in the 80s and 90s.
It was a time when there was we were so
Oprah's
far
was
from
too.
Oprah too.
Oprah too. Yeah.
Oprah too. God, it's so funny how Oprah's such I don't know. I'm not saying Kirstie's not, but I was very comfortable. But I'm not doing that for Oprah because honestly, she got it so much.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
she's the
I had the
president.
thought
She's the president of the
recently.
United States.
She is, and I had the thought recently that like I am kind of the way I am as like a spiritual seeker type of person, or like more like into that sort of
On this
stuff.
podcast, that's when you're like showing me some ankle. You know I like it.
I do
You're
know you like
okay,
it.
little ankle. All right. You do a little twirl, your skirt comes up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I
all right,
dabble.
All right.
I dabble in meditation.
What fun.
I didn't know when to tell
I just
you.
humorlessly write a note
I didn't know when
while
to tell
looking
you.
at you. Fun. We've been skipping that a lot on a lot of guests. Keep going. So as
But I think that's why a lot of people my age, our age, are very into self-help and that sort of thing. It's because we don't really realize how important Oprah's place was in developing that for young minds like ours. Because I would come home from school and literally I would watch Oprah and it would always be a self-help thing.
Yes.
It would be like she has something about, and that that literally at a younger age got in my head and was like, all right, always be fixing yourself.
I was just in
Always
a
be
bookstore and I
fixing.
went right to self-help.
Yeah.
And I love it. Just the titles.
So yeah.
You'll get a little bump from the titles. But do you mean that started a lifelong addiction of like,
Well, I
something's
think-
something's wrong, Clayton?
I think maybe a little bit of like, like what is the thing that's wrong with me that I'm always trying to fix, and then also the good parts of it that are just like more simple and sweeter. Like I think that sort of thing. I'm not blaming Oprah for my own.
I actually thought you were celebrating.
I am celebrating,
but also
her.
there is a tricky
and acknowledging
to constantly fixing yourself.
Yes.
Both. It can be both.
Yes.
Because I also remember watching Oprah and being like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about like inner reality, like feelings.
Totally.
And like behaviors. And I didn't meet a person that was like, I'm working on that.
No one around me at the time was except Oprah. No one else in my family. No one else in my family was watching Oprah. It was just me.
It was just me, and there was a shame to it because there was a time when Oprah had a foot in each pool. Remember, she would have like the Nazi boys that like want to cancel swing dancing on, and she'd talk to them. So it was a little Phil Donahue.
So people still think of her as Phil Donahue, but I don't. I think of her as like spiritual guru.
Of course. No, but she changed. She shifted. She's like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Or Radiohead. Like she kept putting out like completely different albums.
She did Acid.
And she won't do Creep anymore. You did Beatles, I did Radiohead.
Right. Well,
together we'll get every riff turned over. I don't know if you'll get a laugh, but the stone will be turned over.
It's okay.
You'll see a worm. Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant just us.
Us.
We're both going for laughs. So, okay, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going for laughs.
You don't have to worry about that. I don't mean because I'll get them. I mean, like, it's not that kind of show.
It's not that kind of show. The other thing I was going to say is like when I moved to LA, and I don't think, how long have you been doing this podcast? Like a long time. 10 years?
Over 10 years. 12 years.
Yeah. So like early days of this podcast, I would go to the gym in Atwater and I would always listen to your podcast. So that's why like this is like a fun moment for me.
That is fun, yeah.
Because I would always listen to your podcast, and it was interesting to me because I was like, oh, there's like this comedian that's also talking about like God and woo-woo stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess that's just what like LA's like.
And you know what?
It's not.
It is. It
is a lot.
It is a lot. There's all kinds.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, especially when I was like a raw vegan and like really interested in all that stuff.
Was that early in that part?
Raw vegan stuff, don't you dare interview me, Clayton. This is your time to shine. But when I was doing my talk show, and it was, frankly, very easy to be a raw vegan because
here in LA,
there were PAs that would bring everyone lunch, and you could say, I would like this place for lunch. So it was very easy.
But there were places too that were like raw vegan places.
There were more places.
Yeah.
I feel like LA went through a time
where there was a lot of that.
Stuff.
Now it's a lot of meat.
It's huge
carnivore
meat. Andrew Huberman, Joe Rogan. I'm not even mad at these guys. I'm just saying, like, I watched an old 30 Rock. They're all old. There's no new 30 Rocks.
It's true.
I watched one, and they were doing, like, Tracy Morgan's character was doing his own George Foreman grill. And it was this idea that, like, you could grill 3 meats into one, like, meat thing. And Chris Parnell.
Turducken.
Andrew Turducken. Thank you. That's when you know something's wrong with me. Andrew Turducken, yes.
You need to stop smoking weed.
This is me off
You've
weed.
passed over. You've crossed over.
I'm in 32%. No, Chris Parnell, who plays Dr. Spitch. Who cares? What am I giving a fucking CIA briefing?
Well, here's what I think is important about it. It used to be like, oh, raw vegan is like the thing, the like LA healthy thing. And now it's literally like carnivore meat eaters is like the healthy thing.
So the joke, Dr. Spichemin, who's like the idiot doctor on the show, was like, I think you need to eat more meat. And the joke was, imagine if a doctor said that.
Right.
Like, that was like, what?
Yeah.
And now
they say it.
That's all a health food is a steak. And by the way, this is also what old guys our age are talking about in parks.
Raw organic.
Going like, are eggs good or not? They say it's good, they say it's bad. We're in a Dunkin' Donuts in Arlington. They say steak is good now. It's fucking dumb.
But I feel like I'm the one saying that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it too because of Oprah.
Right.
And Kirstie Alley.
She would not say a steak is good. Remember the Oprah steak thing where it's like she brought the wagon out. She sued the beef industry.
What?
Yes, this happened. There was a huge thing where like the beef industry sued Oprah.
Was the headline Oprah's got beef? Because she's beefed.
It was
Beefing with the beef.
What's the beef?
Now she's
Oprah?
beefing with the beef industry for making her beefy. It was the 80s.
This
you
is
could
true,
say
though.
a
Does no
person
one
was
remember
beefy.
this? Okay.
Oh, wow.
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 That's why he's here.
Wow. Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil. How do you say decaf coffee? Cafe.
He's like decaf coffee.
Nadu? Giz Cafe. Giz Cafe. You're not saying
Cheese
just
Cafe Malibu.
Giz Cafe Nadu? And Nadu means decaf?
Yeah, because isn't decaf like a short for decaf?
Yeah.
There's no short in Portuguese, so we say decaf.
Okay. There's no what? There's no short.
There's no short.
Look, we're learning.
We are learning.
Everybody just got on Duolingo. You didn't even know. Look at your phone. What if it was? Look at your phone. You're on Duolingo now. Okay, sorry about that. I've always thought there was no way to say it in Spanish because that's pointless brown water and nobody needs it. Like I thought all of South
That's why
America
he was like
laughing at us.
decaffeinated just means
Would you have you ever had a decaf coffee?
You would say
Absolutely
no
not.
caffeine.
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m.
Right. That's right. That's right.
And by the way, the lawsuit was Texas Beef Group versus Oprah Winfrey. It happened in 1998.
Yeah.
And on the show, she aired an episode about mad cow disease.
Oh, mad cow. She was mad.
right, okay.
Oprah's mad. She's
Mad
got
cow
beef.
disease was a thing too. When
By the way, that's one sniffling calf away from being just back.
no one's talking about it though.
I don't.
Thank God.
The only thing you need to know is that a hamburger has thousands of cows in it, and then you realize you're buying a ticket.
That's
I
disgusting.
hate what I'm talking about right now. This is the worst. When I was really newly vegan and I couldn't stop talking about it, I loved telling people that.
Yeah.
It is a disturbing fact. I'm talking about if you go to like a Arby's or something. Not Arby's.
I mean, I probably just any steak is like that. How could
Well,
they
steak
keep
is one
them,
cow.
I mean,
That's-
even hamburger meat. Like, how
Yeah.
could they keep it separate? You know,
They don't.
They couldn't.
They can't.
It's
They wouldn't if they could.
right.
I'm just kidding.
And they shouldn't.
And they should.
If they tried.
And they won't. And they won't try. So, okay, I'm with you, Oprah. And then we're also talking about being an up and down person.
Yes.
Yeah. You relate to that?
Yes.
And is this, it's a leading question, but is this what drew you to performing?
I mean,
Like
yeah, like
filling
I'm
the-
slowly figuring out like, oh yeah, like I mean, yeah, it's so cliche, you know, but it's like,
Yeah, but we can find how it's unique.
it's really just like you kind of realize like, oh, everything like this performing, like Hollywood, being an actor, whatever, there's like an endless ceiling. So you can endlessly like try to validate yourself by climbing and climbing and climbing.
Yes.
And yeah,
It's
I mean,
a little bit, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, you know how Scientology has like tiers?
Right.
And when you get to tier 7, then they're like, and now you know the stairway. And after you get to the
Totally.
top of the stairway, they're like, welcome to La Montaña.
Yeah.
I did it for him. And then, so there's always a new thing to climb. Show business. It's funny that so many people roll their eyes at Scientology. I'm like, we in it. Like, we're in our own version of it.
yes,
Like, you got a Golden Globe?
Kirstie Alley,
Kirstie Alley. Nice.
a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Nobody did. Nobody else did. I'm just kidding. But like the endless, it's a leaky bucket. You'll
Yes.
never not a lot of people in LA just walking around feeling super fulfilled. They're trying to
Yeah.
get that next thing.
I think it's weird that it just attracts so many people here because everyone relates to it. I'm sure like there's versions of it in every like profession, but for some reason that here is so clear. It becomes so clear. Even like the small successes I've had, I'm like you have that moment where you're like, oh yeah, like I'm just gonna keep trying to climb, keep getting these hits that fill me up, and they fill you up for shorter and shorter amounts of time.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. It's everything.
Yeah.
I had to get a new iPhone, which we can unpack that. Like you do the update and you're like, I know this is going to fuck my phone up. And they know that I know that.
Right.
It's like, it's maxing the phone out on storage. It's made for all these things my phone doesn't have.
Yeah.
And it kills it. It's fun. I was really thinking about this. I was like, the first thing that stopped working was the Starbucks app, which it just wouldn't work because of the update. And Google Calendar didn't work. So I just didn't know where to go and I was tired. Like it was just a bad situation. So I had to update.
Right.
And of course I felt okay about that because it had been a few years and I was like, I get a new phone. And then just believe it or not, this ties back to what you were saying. I felt happy about it for about 23 minutes.
The new phone.
I had it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. There's
It wears
micro
off.
bumps of like, oh, it's fun that it's running so smoothly or
Yeah.
whatever, it's shiny. But then like everything fades, and like show business is just a bunch of people going, I bet the next one won't though. Like there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
I'd like to think, I don't think maybe either of us are that way, but like you do have to kind of find out for yourself.
Yeah, and of course that fades, but also like the feeling that you have about yourself is what you're just trying to actually keep. You know, like to me, it's like that feeling of like, oh, I'm good. I'm a good person. I'm worthy. Whatever.
I'm valid. Yeah.
I'm valid. That is easy to kind of like think about or comprehend if someone's telling you are because you're like booking a job or something like that.
Absolutely. The
But-
best part of a movie is booking the movie. Agree?
Totally.
The best part.
That's
and
the
then
best
you're just
part.
filming a fucking movie. I'm not. Look, it's a privilege to be in any movie, and I'm grateful. But a lot of it is not. It's not.
I always say,
you're
like,
eating lunch at 1 a.m.
Right. It's like sometimes can be boring or like there's so many things, but also I always say like separately, I'm like, I'm so glad I also like being an actor.
Yeah.
Because it's like two separate things.
That's right.
You know?
And I think all the best actors, I got the feeling that like, you know, some of my favorites like Joaquin Phoenix, I don't think they're like crazy about showbiz. I think they don't like it.
Yeah,
but they
I would
do like
imagine.
acting. You do get a rush from it. I mean, do you get like I don't want to say a hit. That's
I
like
would-
drug language, but you do get a good feeling. You do a scene. It was challenging.
Yeah,
but not too challenging. Just challenging enough. You stretched.
Yeah, I think for what I like about it is just like what I like about acting is like just like trying like that attempt of getting it right or trying something or just like those few moments where you get like lost in it and you're like, oh, that was like I did it. That was acting, or like I actually went somewhere. Or like
Right.
it's like you're trying to chase that sort of like feeling.
Yeah.
To
And
me,
you know when you do it.
you know when you do it, and you can always try to do it, and it's always available to you to try to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Or just like making up the story with like the same. It's like I like those elements of it.
What do you mean making up the story?
Just like making up the like what's
feeling?
around. Like no, like making up what's around like this. Like if you're reading a scene out of a movie or out of a play, you're like, okay, so I'm gonna like kind of imagine all the world around this and making up how I feel about it, or like just those sorts of the playful things.
Yeah.
About
the
it.
imaginative.
The imaginative
Which
stuff.
I'm not going to go into it. Every actor I talk to, I talk about how like it took me a really long time to figure out that wasn't dumb. Because when I was shooting Crashing, it was just like, just say what I wrote.
Yeah.
Just say it. Like very David Mamet.
To the actors.
I didn't say that.
But that was your
It was my
thought.
private thought.
Right.
Was like, you know what you should do?
Just
You should move the story forward by saying your car's been towed. Like that would be great. And
Yeah.
and you know, these real actors would be like, but I feel like my keys wouldn't be on a carabiner. And I'm just like, you got to get the fuck out of my life.
Yes.
And now I'm realizing, and I'd love your take on this, it's like there's a real opportunity with acting to get more out of it by putting more into it. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I think when they say like character actors, I think that means it's that type of actor that's like doing something to try to figure it
Isn't
out.
it funny that we have a special term for it? This guy's taking it serious.
Yeah, this guy's a serious actor that
This guy's
wants
doing it. Because you know, and I've been this actor many times.
Yeah.
A lot of us are just showing up and being ourselves, saying the lines. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not saying that there's nothing
I've
wrong
never
with it. 'Cause
been
they have
able to do
Go ahead.
that.
Oh,
Like
really?
I've never been able to do that because I always feel like when I get a job at the level I'm at, I have to be like, I have to fucking deliver. Like I have to like, you know what I mean? Like I'm
You're
like,
just Batman for a second. I have to fucking
I have to fucking deliver this or not, or they're gonna fire me. But like,
I'll be a butler. That's the only job he knows. I'll have to be a butler.
I'm gonna
He only knows Alfred. He knows fighting crime, and his
Alfred
backup plan is I'll
butler?
take care of another
He's
rich
like, I'm
man.
not gonna be a butler. That job sucks.
Well, remember when you were in school, you were like, maybe I'll be a teacher?
Oh,
He's
God.
just like, maybe I'll be Alfred. I'll be an Alfred.
So my claim to fame is my 6th grade yearbook says, it says, what do you want to be when you grow up? And mine says hotel manager. And
Because you went on a trip and there was a kind one?
And I just loved hotels, and I used to draw hotels and be like, "Here's the pool,
By the
and
way-
then that's gonna be the."
You're Ray Fiennes. You were just way ahead of the Grand Budapest.
Exactly.
Because that movie makes Hotel Manager seem like the
But
most...
I also look like a hotel manager.
You do look like a hotel manager, which brings us back to character actor. Because, there's so many diehard, square-jawed Luke Perrys. I love Luke Perry.
Totally.
I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying. And then it turns out in L.A., we need hotel managers.
Yes,
We're
exactly.
just like, we don't need that.
And no matter what you thought or I thought, I was never not a character actor. It's not
Yeah.
like I grew into it. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
just never were.
Yeah.
And like that's okay.
He's a real hotel manager type.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was a hotel manager before I moved to LA. So like
It came true?
it came true.
Were you happy?
No. Well, no,
What kind
honestly,
of hotel was it?
It was like a boutique hotel in Dallas.
Oh.
Like I worked at this hotel called Hotel Zaza, which was like a play like
With
work
X's or Z's?
Z's.
I don't like it.
Hotel
Maybe
Zsa
with
Zsa.
X's. Maybe Zsa Zsa.
It was like literally the thing was like work hard, play harder. And it was the first time I saw rich people like getting hookers and like
Wait, the
doing-
hotel had a slogan.
The hotel
and it
had
was
a
like,
slogan.
You deserve to pay for it.
it was like it was like work hard, play harder. So
And
it
there's
was
a business center and then just prostitutes
it was
walking by.
there was I don't even know if it had a business center. It
Can
was
we
like
say prostitutes? Hardworking sex employees.
yeah, like people. I never had any
Katie's
issues.
like, good enough.
I never had any issues with the sex workers.
Yeah, go ahead. I said sex employees, which is, you're right. They're self-employed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not, this riff is over.
Yeah, I'm not ripping on that. I'm not jumping in on that.
No. Sex work is work.
But the whole point is I saw rich people, partying and like getting what they wanted in any way that they wanted.
Wait, and you were behind the counter going like, oh man.
Going like, we'll keep our mouth shut kind of thing, like seeing kind of like, seeing what you obviously knew was like an affair or like rich people coming. I mean, I don't even know. I feel like I can't
It's like
say
the
this
John Wick
stuff.
Hotel.
No, it was.
You were the guy that worked at the front of the John Wick Hotel, which I can't remember the name of it.
It was an underbelly.
The Ambassador,
I don't remember
the Endeavor,
I don't know.
the Troubadour,
The Zaza?
the Zaza with X's. Someone's shouting it at their old. The Continental, which is a great Christopher Walken sketch on SNL as well.
And also a good brunch item.
Well, we're back to
breakfast
lunch.
item.
Lunch. So you watched people having like but you weren't envious. You were just sort of, or were you? You tell me.
No, not. I mean, it was a different world. I was like definitely like a service industry person. I was like,
Yeah.
like for some reason when I did my hotel stint, I was like a master of like service. Like I was I was really good at service.
That's great.
Like I was like, I would do like magical things, like run people's bags up before they got to the room, so they were just like waiting there.
Wow.
For no reason.
But literally like physically exerting yourself, like
Totally.
risking a stroke.
And just being like, I'm gonna make this magic for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
It's so weird.
No, it's not.
Now that I'm saying that.
But it actually, that quality is maybe the best quality.
Yeah.
Like,
I never minded it. I liked being
giving
like
people more than they expect.
giving people more
And
than
you're-
they expect
for no reward.
For no reward.
Just so you can be like,
Just so honestly, it's just so I could be like, that's gonna make them feel good.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're a generous lever. But you do.
Did you say generous lever?
You're a generous lever. That's how I'm calling you a dick. That's what I call dicks. He had a big, generous
Big
lever. I'll
lever
tell you that
on
right
that
now.
guy.
I would cast you. Not that I don't mean to put myself in a power position over you, but I would cast you.
Are you cast?
I am casting
I
you.
pulled out a headshot.
You would be perfect as the hotel manager who is envious of all the guys walking by
Yeah.
with loosened cuffs with sex workers.
Totally.
Like it would be, but you would be outraged because you're a Midwestern, like a Cedar Rapids kind of
Right.
guy, but you're sweating and you're talking about how disgusting it is, but you're clearly aroused.
Wanting it, right. And then it cuts to like a dream sequence where it's me like in a hotel room with a tie tied on the side of my head like this. And I'm like,
Yes. Oh, even sadder. We play an Elliott Smith song, like "Drink Up, Baby,"
Oh, yeah.
and you're going in the room after they've had all their, and you put the tie on your head.
Full
and you
lever
don't do
hanging
any-
out.
The full lever is out. But you're flaccid because you know it's not yours.
So it's prosthetic.
Because you're always
So I
hard on
request a
set.
prosthetic.
Look, you need to know this about Clayton. If he's on set, he's hard. So if you need a scene where he's flaccid, we have a prosthetic.
We have a prosthetic.
And they're like, my God, it's huge.
Bigger.
It's much smaller than his. I went the other way.
Okay. I was thinking it's funnier if the prosthetic flaccid is bigger.
There are flaccid dildos. I remember doing a piece in an adult shop. Can I the guy that won't stop asking
I say
if
shop?
he can say things? Can I even say that? But there were flaccid dildos, which I thought was rather funny.
Yeah, like
And-
what are you gonna do with that?
But the
Plop
whole
it
thing,
around on your face.
Well, they call it the Cincinnati oyster. I don't know why you made me riff this. That's your fault. The Cincinnati oyster, just slopping a flaccid one. And they told me it's for couples that might not have penises that want a more realistic, like I'm just walking around.
Yeah. For
It's-
like a show. It's like to
it's-
present. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
to present.
It's not
and
to be
then-
used.
And then
She's
I mean,
like, stop saying
this is it could be used. It could be used because we all know the art. This is too filthy. But
We all
sometimes
know the art of putting
sometimes
the octopus in the cup.
Sometimes you mash what you've got where it's gonna be, and there's a movement. I've never in the history of the show had the guest go for the mic cheers. It's intimate. You're like the commander in chief isn't here.
The way your mic hit was
Aggressive. Oh,
the
it was
oyster.
that. No, the Cincinnati
The
oyster
Cincinnati
is
oyster.
flopping it around somebody. This is the gentleman's knock, or the vulnerable knock, we'll call it. Superman's not here. Oh no, Batman's not here, but the bat signal's on. He'll be here.
Right.
For now, here's a vague, gentle. The riff is still going, mashing.
I forgot
even a
what it
mashing.
came from.
You being a hotel manager in the room, and you said your pants were off, so it's your fault. So then you're in Texas.
But I'm glad you see me as that type.
Well, I think you would nail it.
Yeah.
Also a Giamatti or any of these great, but you need that guy that's kind of just like, I believe you could sweat on command.
Sure. The internet always says I look like Stanley Tucci. They like always say I'm Stanley Tucci coded.
Oh, Tucci.
And I'm like, that's great. I
You're
love that.
Tucci.
I'm Tucci, but I'm so scared to lose my hair. So
Yeah. He didn't. That's a shave.
that's a shave. Oh, interesting.
But that's what all of the shavers want us to think.
Right. He's like, this is a choice.
This is a shave.
Yeah.
Tucci?
Tucci?
Believe.
Love
Are there any
Tucci.
animals that go bald? Like, have
Hairless
you ever
cats.
seen a lion that just
Probably. I mean, hairless cats are bald.
like a Devon Rex, but just in the mane? Are Devon Rexes bald?
Is that a hairless cat? Is that the
Devon
scientific
Rex
word?
is a type of hairless cat, but it's not like they have a cat and it has hair, and they're like, oh god damn it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's
they're
not
all
like it's not
hairless.
like it's just a regular cat with alopecia.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's their species.
Yes.
It would be like, oh, I have skin. We're not supposed to have, well, Robin Williams, he's back. Car keys up the ass. That was a hairy motherfucker. So you're in
True.
Texas.
True.
Harry. And the Hendersons. I'm going to have, and the Hendersons tattooed on my back. Okay.
I have no hair on my back.
Me neither.
Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats.
Congrats.
Okay, so you're in Texas and you want to be an actor?
Hotel manager.
Yeah, but you're a hotel manager in Texas.
So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, I did like theater and stuff around town, but I graduated from college with an art degree and just started working in hotels, and then kind of got, and I always wanted, I never had anyone telling me like, oh, this is the pursuit, or this is maybe how you could do it, or even, I never thought once in my life about moving to LA. I sometimes would be like, oh, I could like move to New York, but I never even thought about LA ever, which is bizarre, but
I'm not really.
I guess it's actually not.
You really love acting, so you're like, I'm going to go to
I
New
just-
York and be on stage.
Be like a theater person. Yeah. Because
Steppenwolf, I know that's Chicago, but like the pure route.
the pure route, but even more so, like I grew up doing a lot of like musical theater and just like more like being around like the boisterous like energy of like theater people and
Birdman.
the fun of it. Yeah.
And Ed Norton's naked ass, and you're just like, I don't even care.
But it wasn't even until later that I actually got really into like craft and acting and that sort of stuff. That was like came way later.
when was that?
That's it, like within like the last like 10 years, to be honest. Yeah.
But when did it, so
So-
we'll get to that.
okay.
Let's not forget that. But you're in Texas, and you're like, I like plays, I like musical theater.
I like plays. I like musical theater. I like making people laugh. I like being a performer. Started working in hotels, missed theater, started doing theater again. Recession happened, got laid off. One of the people I was working with in LA or in Dallas, it was the AFI Film Festival, which was, it was AFI Dallas. They had a festival at the time. So they were like the festival was clients at the hotel when I was a manager. And I befriended one of the people, and she was just like, you should come to LA. You would love it there. And literally when I got laid off, it was a little bit later, like 6 months later, but I just reached out to her and I was like, remember when you said maybe I should come to LA one time? Like, do you have anything going on? And she was like, yeah, there's a festival this summer. You can come work the ticket booth.
She's like, I do, in fact.
She did.
You do? How do you like ticket booths?
Honestly, I was like, great.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I left and I had a house
You're
in
like,
Dallas.
sorry guys, there's a ticket booth with my name on it.
But like
You're tearing stuff to practice.
But honestly, truth, I didn't give a flying. I
Yeah,
didn't
great.
care.
It's
I was
pure.
like, get me out of here. I was
pure.
like, I was just like, I was in this place of like, there's something more for me. I gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
And literally, I came out
It's a
here
Frozen 2 reference.
to work. I don't have kids. To work.
This is done.
I can't.
I only talk to people with children. Great. JK.
I know. Do you want to
People
build a
see Frozen,
snowman?
too.
I know. Of course they do.
Into the unknown. It's just a song about hearing a call on the wind. I think you'd love it.
I'm gonna Google it when I get home.
But you did. You felt a call
I felt a call in the wind.
in the wind.
To be a ticket taker.
In your beautiful ice gown. I think we're talking about the same thing here.
Yes.
And so you were like excited. I love this.
It
You're
was more,
excited
it was
for
an
any reason.
opportunity to shake up anything. And it wasn't even like, oh, I'm going to go pursue acting. It was just like, I'm going to get out of Dallas for the summer. Like, I'm going to go for the summer. And I came out here, I worked. The festival happened to be the Outfest Film Festival. So like the second day I got to LA, I was at like LA Pride with Outfest, passing out like flyers to come to Outfest. And I
Were
was
the
like,
flyers in a little closet? You keep taking them out.
no, they were like fully like, it was, like
were out.
It
They were
was, and
fully
even
out.
back then it was probably a hornier festival than it is now. Like the Pride Festival. It was like,
What year?
like 2009 ish.
I feel like not every phone had a video feature.
Totally. It
You know
was
what I mean? So
almost
it's
like,
let's-
I didn't even have an iPhone at this time. This was like pre.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
There was a time when reality had a crackle to it.
Yes.
And you might.
And so coming to LA in that moment, and I lived in Echo Park above the shortstop, and I was just like, this is like, I was like, oh my God, I'm like alive in a city that's crazy. And there's like this bus would come by every night and it would like shake my apartment. And the lady was cooking hot dogs on the street and the bar would let out at 2 a.m. every
I'm
night.
sorry, is Lin-Manuel Miranda doing the music for this? Because you're
Yes.
like, I'm above the shortstop, there's hot dogs.
I was
and
like, I was
you're
at the
alive.
shortstop smelling hot dogs, wafting up. But like that was the
Footlong- Footlong
experience.
is in there. Yeah. And you were just in Texas.
I had just been in Texas, and I was from Dallas, which is a city, but it still felt so like
yeah.
like small and mundane and whatever. And then I came to like a city, and I was
You
like
said that like Lynn. Small and
mundane.
mundane.
Then I
whatever.
got here.
Let's both relieve ourselves of the burden of freestyling.
Okay,
I just
and
want
then-
you to know.
Great.
We could do it.
I could do it if I had one
We could do it.
edible.
One edible. Oh my God. You ever freestyle in your dreams? I wake up and I'm like, that was incredible.
Yeah.
But of course, words that don't exist there.
Yeah. Are you a rhymer? Does everything have to rhyme when you freestyle?
I do like rhyming. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm a big believer in poetic license where it doesn't have to rhyme.
if the attitude is there.
Right.
Think, fuck, don't say it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
This episode is brought to us by our friends at dupe.com. This ever happened to you? You ever fall in love with a couch or a lamp online and then your soul leaves your body when you see the price tag? That happens to everybody, and that is where dupe.com comes in. I've been using Dupe, and it is awesome. You just type dupe.com/ before any product link, and boom, does all the work for you. It shows you similar, more affordable versions. I'm talking same vibe, same quality, sometimes even the exact same thing, just not marked up with a fancy label. Because you find a chair you want, it's too expensive, you type in dupe.com/ and then the link for that chair. They find you the same chair, half price. Now you can buy two and make that breakfast nook sing, baby. It's totally free, no sign up, no weird pop-ups. You can even add the browser extension or grab the app. So stop overpaying for a name. Decorate your home of your dreams without going broke. Go to dupe.com today and start saving. That's dupe.com. It's free, it's easy, and honestly, it's a little bit addictive. Try it. Hey, you ever notice how every supplement brand on Instagram is like, hey, check it out. We've unlocked the ancient secret of life. But then you check the label and it says like proprietary blend or something vague like that, which is code for like trust us, bro. I'm done with mystery powders, which is why I like Ritual. I love Ritual. I've been taking them for years, and they're essential for men. Multivitamin is actually science-backed and traceable, which means they literally show you where every ingredient comes from, the source, the supplier, the research. It's all right there. No snake oil, no wizard's breath behind the curtain. These capsules are gentle on the stomach, and they've got this light minty taste that makes the whole experience surprisingly pleasant and something I look forward to. It's got key nutrients like omega-3 DHA to support heart and brain health, vitamin D3 to support normal muscle and immune function, and I see the difference in my blood work when I go to the doctor. I'm speaking for me personally. It's made a huge difference. And because Ritual is made traceable, vegan, non-GMO, project certified, gluten and major allergen free, even third party tested for heavy metals, I can actually trust what I'm putting in my body. So check it out. Get 25% off your first month for a limited time at ritual.com/weird. That's ritual.com/weird for 25% off your first month.
All right, so you're smelling the dog, smelling your future.
So just like coming to LA and like kind of just like lighting up in a way that I had not really like experienced before. And I was like, oh, like this is a huge world and there's tons of different people in it. And like, like really just buying into like, oh, a dream, like, oh, like I can like make something with my life or pursue something that has meaning for me. Like it's sort of thing.
I mean, like if I was making this into a movie, it's important that we see as a hotel manager watching the drunk business people. And I'm not putting down sex work, but I'm just saying it's like, is this all there is? That's the brass ring? Is I can be a hot shot and just kind of like drunk or on.
Well, and that was the thing is like I was drinking a lot and I just was like, I wasn't healthy and I just, I mean, I was still enjoying myself to a degree because I've always tried to find joy in people and that sort of thing. But the movie version would be like, oh my God, this can't be the rest of my life. I can't just be like a hotel manager forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And if you get every promotion, you'll just be on the other side of the counter.
Yeah. And
potentially.
Right. And just more like I had already been a hotel manager. I already met my 6th grade dream. I was like, I have a new dream.
Peaked. Yeah. So now you have a new dream. So you're in this Technicolor world. Mm-hmm. You've entered Oz.
LA. And then just fell in love with like even now, like I'm such a huge fan of LA and like I love this city. I love the history of it. I love Hollywood. I just love all those aspects of it.
When you say the history of it, what comes to mind?
I really just mean like the like
you mean
kind of like
out,
I mean like
the tar pits.
I mean just like when I say I very mean specifically like my own history, like going to see places, like seeing the Hollywood sign or like going to like Rodeo Drive.
I actually really like LA. It sounds like I'm taking the position that I don't like LA.
Yeah.
I really like LA.
I'm not like a historian on LA.
Yeah. I just didn't know what you meant. If you meant Trumbo.
I really meant my own history.
Blacklist.
Seeing my own history of what I thought LA was reflected back to me by actually being here has still not worn off for me.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I have a vivid memory of walking by the Roosevelt Hotel.
Totally.
And I had just been on the phone with my agent, and I just couldn't believe it.
Yes.
And I think they were saying something to me that if they, and this is more about age and just kind of knowing how much fluff is in this business. They said something about a meeting, like a general meeting. I guess I'm just going to own it and say, a meeting that I wouldn't take now. You know what I mean? Like meeting an assistant's assistant, but at CBS or whatever. And like now I'd be like, well, that doesn't really sound, can we do it over Zoom? But back then I was like, we love LA. And I literally sang that song.
Yeah.
And it was sunny.
I would do that too.
I still, what I say to kind of bring that into the present, I'll say to Val, I drove home, like I live outside the city now, so it takes me about 90 minutes to get home, and I'll just rip through phone calls. And I'll get home and I'm like, I'm ripping through show business. Like she can tell something's wrong. Like I'm like a murder bot or something.
Right.
And it's because I had 5 phone calls and they were all about, they're not really, but like we
you
could say
weren't- you
back
weren't-
end and availability and this and script. And
You
they
weren't
wanna,
appreciating what was happening? Is that
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying?
I'm telling you, I am appreciating it, and I get home and I'm really juiced by it.
Yes.
So I understand why some people won't ever retire because there's nothing quite like
Yeah.
ripping through phone calls and talking about because all
Rolling calls. I
Rolling
love
calls.
the idea of rolling calls.
I've never rolled calls, but I know what it is. I just learned what it is. It's where your assistant is calling the next person while you're not yet
Yes.
off with the first person. So they can say, I have Judd Apatow for you.
Right.
And then when he's off, you roll it in. That's called rolling calls, right?
I've never needed to call more than one person.
I don't need to call any of these people, but sometimes it's super fun.
Right.
And there's a certain, what I like about what you're bringing up is like, there's an appreciation for, when I was in 8th grade, I didn't know it, but I wanted to be doing that. Like I just liked because what you're doing is you're all imagining a similar future together.
Right.
So you think it's like about money or power, but really it's very fun, especially for grown-ups. We don't go to the playground anymore. We're not in the sandbox, but you can get on a phone call with a grown man or a grown woman and be like, do you think they have a cape in my size? And like, it's so fun.
Yes, it's still like play and like
still
That
play.
was the original hook for me that got me into this, was doing theater and like putting a show together with like a group of like weirdos and being like, I want to do this forever. Like
Yeah.
that was the subconscious
Misfits,
thing. Yes.
Broken Toys, Lost Boys, all of these. Every movie's about making movies. I
Yeah.
don't know if you figured that out.
But also I remember I've seen this a couple times where you're walking down the street in LA just kind of taking it in and you see someone like answer their phone and be like, yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
I got it. And
Yeah.
like watching, I've seen that
Yeah.
like from a distance a few times.
Really?
Yeah, literally.
You
I've
should
seen people
hang out at the Oakwood. I mean, people need the good
the
luck
Oakwood.
charm of you. People just in pilot season. Do any of these things still exist? The Oakwood, pilot season. They're all gone.
The Oakwood was the old like
It's where the child
apartment
starts
complex where the child started. But seeing this in public,
You saw it.
I've seen it in public 2 or 3 times, and it's
You're a good luck charm. Nobody sees
it's
that.
thrilling to see.
You're like a person that's been struck by lightning twice.
Yeah.
You've seen the person get
I've
the
seen
call.
the person get the
Me?
call. Hudson Theater on Hollywood or on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Hudson Hawk Theater?
No.
The Bruce Willis Theater?
Hudsucker Proxy Theater.
Nice. The Jeff Bridges Theater? Is that what it is?
The Hudson Theater. It's like this a 99-seat theater, and I saw this happen there, and I was just like, oh, that's gonna be me one day.
It's like watching a proposal,
Yeah.
except it's guaranteed to last.
Yeah, and I think that it was a specific time. It happens different now. Like even if I book something big now, it's still like an email.
Yeah. Is that true?
A lot of times,
Was
yeah.
Weapons an email?
Weapons was an email.
You got an email.
But I'm gonna book a series regular very soon, and I feel like that's gonna be a call.
You think that'll be the
I
call?
hope that is gonna
That'll
be a call. Yeah.
You remember the calls.
You remember? Yeah, I mean, I imagine you do. Like,
You remember calls.
I had like what you're making fun of, like a general meeting, and I had like a general meeting.
Oh, no. With an assistant's assistant.
No,
Like
totally.
a very low.
Yeah.
Like literally they're practicing meeting too.
Right. Yeah.
Like both of you are getting a lot out of it. The assistant's assistant, who's probably now the
head
president of
right.
NBC. Like I should have taken the meeting, but like we were both practicing.
Well, that was like I had like a general meeting at NBC Universal with all the heads of casting the other day, and I was just like, I got to have a fresh moment of like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still very much in that phase, and I mean, I hope that never goes away because
What's depressing is they were scanning you to be able to replicate you with AI. They're like, so what would it look like if you were surprised? No reason. What's like the loudest
just,
noise
like,
you would
doing it.
make?
I got
going.
so speaking of weapons, I got scanned for weapons.
You did?
Well, but it's like it's not. It was just it's like instead of doing the thing in horror movies where they like wrap your head with like the gauze and
yeah.
stuff, they literally just did this gun like this.
Yeah. And they made a replica of you?
They made a replica and it looked 100% like me.
Yeah. I just did a horror movie where my co-star dies
Yeah.
and her body was replicated. And I was like, you know what we need? We need laws for digital representations, but we also need laws for like plastic molds of us.
Yeah.
Because she's a very beautiful person. Everybody was very respectful, but I was like, there should
It's a
be
whole body, like
laws.
right.
Not and I'm not even being funny. I'm like, it wouldn't have been okay if somebody punched it or kicked it or dropped. Like,
Right.
it looks wrong.
Yeah, because
So,
it
like,
looks real.
It
like
looks
now
like
they
you.
look really real.
And if you're next to it and I'm going, hey, what? And you know what's
Right.
funny? You wouldn't do it to a woman because I think we're past that. Like
Right.
everybody's like on there. But if it was you,
yeah.
I'd grab it. And I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, like, I'd be more likely
punch it in the face.
to be like, "Hey, Clay!" Just putting its head on my knee.
And I'd
There
be like-
needs to be an agent. There needs to be a scan of your agent
too
that
many
can
agents.
represent the scan of your body.
Yeah, that would.
And
be
he
good.
gets 10%.
It could be. It should just be AI.
It can be. We can make that happen. So you were scanned for weapons?
Well, yeah. So like, but I don't think that's the same scan that they talk about when they talk about the scanning to make you like a
I think that's enough.
digital replica because it was just like my head, you know.
You die?
Yes, you could. I think you could say that now. Yeah, my character definitely dies hardcore.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We didn't see it. We don't like the scaries.
Yeah.
But I'm tempted. More than any movie, I'm tempted to see weapons.
What I always say is like it's like anyone should see it because it's such like an amazing the way it's crafted, like the storytelling, the way it's like takes place in chapters. It's like it's way beyond like a horror movie. It's like
Really?
it's a fantastic movie. Like
Okay.
so that's why this whole being able to like do interviews and like have a moment for
Should've
this.
seen it before this.
No, like I mean, see it when you see it because it is scary. I think it's scary.
Yeah.
But
I also have kids, which is different.
yeah, it's
I see a poster with children fleeing
I
their
know.
homes. I'm not like, great, I'll get a sitter.
people have said that a lot about weapons, like parents. They're like, I don't want to
Everything changes.
because it's literally the kids disappearing from
I
high
know.
school. You know,
That's why I
or
was
from
like,
their
I'm
school.
uninterested in that as a premise.
Yeah.
But I'm also
Frozen 3.
curious. Frozen
will
3 is
see.
going to be, like, you joke, but Frozen 2's got some real peril. Olaf melting.
Oh, well, that's like the
Deal
old
with
school like Disney movies where they
comes
all started with real tragedy.
I
You
know,
know?
Bambi is hard.
Bambi, but even like Finding Nemo.
Nemo. I can't find my Albert Brooks. Nemo. There it is.
There he is.
There it was. Was it worth it? No.
No.
Nemo. So yeah, you're absolutely right, and we're losing that. I did a rant about Moana 2, which wasn't my favorite. I think a lot of people love it, but like a character dies and then just immediately comes back, and I'm like, they're not even making us wait anymore. Like you have
Right.
like 35
in the same movie.
seconds.
Oh my God.
That's been happening.
Sorry.
That's what an earthquake would be like.
That would.
I've been thrashing all sorts of shit. Yeah, they don't even make you wait. I watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Love that
and
movie.
Auntie dies. Big Aunt.
Right.
That saves them, dies in a Godzilla-style stop
Yeah,
motion
that's true.
scorpion fight. And my daughter goes, but he comes back, right? And I'm like, no, it's the 90s.
Yes. No, he definitely
fucking
dies.
gone.
Right.
He's dead,
Yeah.
bro. He's dead.
Don't show her old Yeller. It's not going to end well.
Keep going, please.
What were we talking about?
That's a horrible burden to put on you. You can have that. That's for you. It's your magic mind.
Magic Mind.
Drink it.
Does it have caffeine in it?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Great.
Half a cup of coffee. That's the guest that wants to be alert and fun later. They're like, great, I'll have this on the ride
I
home.
just slammed a coffee,
you
so
don't-
yeah.
Although, you're fine. You're doing great. We were talking about what,
You're like,
what
take
we're
it.
working
Be
up
funny and
to.
alert.
No. No, never for me.
Okay, love Magic
Always
Mike.
for you. You don't even have to say that. The perfect gene. Listen, we're getting to the point where you started taking acting real serious. You're in
Yeah.
LA, you're watching people get the call because you're the good luck Oakwood. You got scanned for weapons. It was an email. We should see it, even though it's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, and when you have kids, everything's out the window. But we're really tracking with your journey. You're in LA and you're about to get your first break, I think.
Well, I guess it really comes down to I did this festival, and along the way, someone that was a friend of a friend, I only knew like 2 people out here, and they were like, come to this like audition for like a McDonald's commercial or something. And I go because she worked at the casting office, and I get like a call back, and I was like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Like I got a call back.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like, so then I was like, okay, I'm just going to like do commercials. And I did like all these like commercials at the beginning,
Yeah.
which was cool because I was making money and I was like kind of figuring it out, able to stay in LA, able to have a little bit of money, like not a lot of money, but like enough to live, had health insurance.
Yeah. And you're on a set.
You're on a set,
There's
you're
a guy
learning.
with a tape measure to your nose.
Yeah.
And you realize, like, I think one of the biggest things that you tell me for you is recognizing, like, oh, the cameras aren't on me right now. Not that you don't try, but I remember that one of the first jobs I did, we were shooting that way, away
Yeah.
from me, and I'm like riffing and doing all this dumb shit. And someone said, they're laughing, but they're like, save it for your coverage.
Yeah, like, just
and I
wait.
just didn't know.
Right.
I was just like a big dumb animal.
It's,
have
yeah.
to learn
There,
that
you learn all those little tricks and you figure out like the business and what filmmaking is. But I did commercials for a long time, and I was dabbling here and there with like theatrical stuff, getting, you know, a couple auditions, never had a great agent or whatever. And that's also when like I was so nervous when I would go to these like these auditions, theatrical auditions, where I was,
When you say theatrical, you mean TV and
I mean TV and film. And I was like,
And in Canada, they call them shows. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know why they don't. Yeah. But I would get so nervous in my head. My brain would be like jumbled. And that's when I started like meditating. Like,
We got it. We got it.
yeah. Like that's literally when I was like, okay, I got to figure something out because my brain is too jumbled.
Wow.
Literally.
You mean to do your work?
To literally do my work and to be able to go into a audition and like take that away and like, so like that was the first time where I started like coming down a bit and was able to be more present, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, now I want to figure it out and be good at this, or like figure it out. And finally I went to, cause like I didn't really have training, even though I was booking and I had done a few jobs. It was just based on instinct. And then getting with Risa Brahman Garcia, who is like, she's a casting director that's like prolific, but she has an acting studio. And I stumbled upon there and kind of learned more about acting and discovered my own technique just by figuring out what acting was, and that like, oh, like some people like are actually feeling this stuff when they're doing it, or some people are actually like showing up and making choices and trying to be present and all those sorts of things. And so figuring out that there's another layer to it that you can also try to get good at forever.
Yeah.
Is like a fun, that's
Yep.
when I just felt like, oh, there's a craft here and there's something to explore and try to get better at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really just said it. We were talking about it at the beginning, which is like, you know it when you've done it. Like when something was challenging, not too challenging, but just challenging enough. And
Yeah.
this is the same for every endeavor. You want to do something that's just on the cusp of your ability, so you have to reach for it, and then you
Right.
get it, and you do it. So in a thing, well, I had to die in a thing, and I was like, oh. When we did it, I was like, I did it. You know, was that like your death in Weapons?
Well, what Weapons was,
Do you get like dropped into a windmill or something?
no, I get head butted to death
By a
by
child?
Benedict Wong
Oh no! Wow.
and vomited on black bile. Like it's a
What
very
kills you though? Are you alive and alert for the black bile?
the black bile first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how
It's
life
always-
is.
Yeah, it's got to be first.
Are you feeling good? Here's black bile. Are you like an unlikable guy?
No, I'm like a likable guy.
And
in
they
the
give you
movie.
the black bile? And then headbutt
Well,
to death?
so I think my character's purpose in the movie is to kind of is the shift of the movie where it turns into like a horror movie, and it's like one of the first kind of deaths you see in the movie. So it's the first thing. It's the first shift of energy in the movie where people, my character, I'm only so there. It's the movie's in chapters.
Yeah.
So I'm in the chapter with Benedict Wong. I play his husband actually. And so it comes together where we're set up in this really beautiful way, like this loving couple. We have like this hot dog tray between us. It's
like
hard
your
to
dreams coming true.
Yeah, it's like, and then it turns, and Amy Madigan, who will be nominated for an Oscar for this movie, which I called on the day.
Oh, you called while you were shooting it?
I have an email that I sent to the casting director because we were talking that I'm going to share when it happens.
Wow.
Because I was like, oh, this is like, I just knew it was going to happen.
Wow.
And
But it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet, but like literally the Academy Instagram just posted her on it, like posted her scene from Weapons on it. It's going to happen.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
They just need content so badly.
Everyone
that
needs
they're just
content.
gonna, like tip who's going to get nominated?
I honestly
Or
don't
is
know
it such
why
a
they would do it.
non-surprise?
I don't think it's a surprise that
not
it's
a
going to
surprise.
happen. Yeah.
What about The Rock and Smashing Machine?
I don't know. Did you see that?
I did see it.
Oh, you did?
I'm not putting him down at all. I was like, I
didn't
feel
see
like
it.
he will. I don't know. I don't think he'll win.
Yeah.
But I do feel like he's such a star and such a fun thing for him to do.
Yeah, and he's wearing like a prosthetic, right?
And he's wearing, if you're wearing a prosthetic
You're
and
gonna
you're
get it.
not, you don't lift anyone above your head, and
Right.
Kevin Hart isn't there, and Jack Black doesn't go, wow, mamacita.
Or if you're like
you're
traditionally
gonna-
attractive
I love
and
Jack
you
Black.
wear a prosthetic,
yeah,
you're gonna get nominated.
Is he wearing a nose? Is that what it is? It's like a
It's
forehead.
like a forehead?
I couldn't tell either.
But
no,
something's
no.
off. Something's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. I feel like if you do that, if you step off the golden stallion of movie stardom and do like an art film, the woman that plays his wife, Emily Blunt, she'll get nominated, and she was fabulous.
Yeah, I need to see it.
Keep going. Sorry. You're wondering where you are? You're on set and you're dying.
I mean, yeah, I guess the point is I
I'm mad.
died.
I'm sorry. Do you not remember 9 minutes ago? I'm the
I
worst.
died.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm
you were
just
saying it shifts the tone.
It
And
shifts
we're
the
talking about when you
tone.
feel it and you do it well. But
so
like,
it shifts the tone, and I think that it's like, you know, like for the type of stuff I'm doing, like I got to be in a really cool movie. It's not the biggest role in the world, but I got to show up and I got to do what was important for my character, and which was set up a very likable character in a short amount of time, so it holds impact whenever he dies.
How long do you have to make him likable? Like one moment?
Well, I have like there's
Four
like
little scenes?
There's like a moment before, and then there's like probably a 4-minute scene until like this things. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just that moment where we see this. I felt as an actor, I was like, oh, I get to show up and do. My job was like to try to make this person likable. It was like specific to that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh, was he a bad person?
No, he wasn't
Oh,
a bad
okay,
person,
okay.
but it's just like how can I make this into something interesting that in it? And I feel like my character became like, there was a lot of talk about the character afterwards and about our scene on the internet, and it got memed a lot. And
What
like
movie was this?
Weapon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I did another movie where I had 4 minutes to. So Weapons is the movie you're talking about? Yes. But you did say I did a movie where I was not a big part. You're not a big part in Weapons?
No, I'm a big part in Weapons, but I'm not like, you know, there's like the
You're not the running children.
No, I'm not the running children.
And you're
I'm
not the
not
woman.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what I was saying is it's chapters.
Yes, go on.
I literally thought that was a bit. You're like, what
Wasn't a
movie is
bit.
this talking about?
I thought you brought up another movie. Play back the tape. We're talking about Weapons, and you go, I was in this other movie. I swear you said other movie.
No.
It doesn't matter.
I was okay, doesn't matter. Point is,
I'm a fool.
You're not a fool.
Okay.
And like a lot of people haven't seen Weapons, and it's funny. My agent hasn't seen Weapons.
Well, a lot of us are terrified.
Yeah. But did you watch the horror movie that you were in?
It's not out yet, but
Okay.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Because I know what's going to happen. I was there.
Yeah.
That's more jump scary slasher. These modern movies that are like, what's your worst fear? Well, here's a bird that will draw that out.
That's
for
what this movie
2
is?
hours. Yeah. No, I just mean like psychologically demonic, witchy. Like Blair Witch even was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like,
That movie scared the crap out of me.
it's a terrifying movie.
I'm an easy like target for scary movies because I'm vulnerable and I like.
Yes. Also, but if you were raised religious, like we're the prime
Oh, totally.
category for like, and weapons is witchy, right? There's
There's
witchy
witchcraft
element.
in it.
And there's like a spell and a trance. And
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, like it's to this day, if I see like a Ouija board or something, I'm like,
Of course not.
no, get that out of here.
I do have a show, and I'm not going to do it, so someone else do it. I want to take Neil deGrasse Tyson, all the materials, all the hardcore materialists, and just put them in like the world's most haunted prison overnight.
Yeah.
Or make them use a Ouija board. But you know why? Nothing will happen. So that's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea.
But say there's just a sound that's heard or whatever, and it feels like something's happening.
Well, that'll be the clip.
Right.
Neil deGrasse just being like, huh? Just that's it though, because he's
Yeah, and everyone-
very reasonable.
Right.
It's probably the temperature.
This episode is brought to us by our friends at Kino Body, the maker of the supplements that have really been turning my life around in a major way. Found out that there was a study that discovered between 1987 and 2004, men's average testosterone dropped about 1% per year. That means today, men have about 40% lower testosterone than their grandfathers did in the 80s. I didn't even know that was a thing. I went to the doctor, they would tell me I was normal, low on testosterone, but now that I've been supplementing it, it explains a lot. That feeling tired, dull, just kind of off has a lot to do with testosterone. Thankfully, Kino Body is here to help. I've been taking their supplement Mojo for testosterone, and yeah, it's the perfect name because it brings your mojo back. Since starting it, I've noticed a huge difference. More energy, better workouts, sharper focus, and blood flow. And yes, wink, wink, that means Boner City. This isn't just an ad, it's 100% my experience. I feel motivated, creative, more driven. Mojo gives your body the nutrients to naturally boost your testosterone, lower your cortisol, and get your edge back. I love all their supplements. I take Mojo, Shred, Nitro. I love Kino Octane as well, which is their pre-workout that gives you an amazing euphoric energy that carries you through your workouts and helps you go that extra mile. So weirdos, you get 20% off your first order. Go to kinobody.com and use promo code WEIRD. That's kinobody.com, promo code WEIRD.
Do you believe in ghosts?
This guy?
Yeah.
I believe in almost everything. It's, I think it's a dangerous, well, it can be dangerous either way, but I find my life gets way richer and more interesting the more open I am about all things.
Yeah.
Meaning I recently listened to a flat earther in real life, for about an hour, and I just really enjoyed it.
Just to like hear them out.
Just to hear him out.
Right.
And I thought it was fascinating. And I'll tell you the best thing that he said? It was like, all the ancient cultures of the world believed the earth was flat, and they made the pyramids. And I was like, that's a really good, like, creative, meaning, the Giza pyramids, this is not flat earth time.
Right.
I'm just saying, interesting point that they knew how to put the Giza pyramids like in the dead center of this land, like remarkable things about where it is on the planet and whether or not that planet's flat. I'm just saying that's interesting that the Greeks and the Egyptians and all these people that did all these feats were doing it based on their primary calculation that the earth was flat. And I was just like, fun. You know what I mean?
Like
I'm not
fun,
saying
like interesting that's
interesting fun.
Right.
Let's take all of flat earth out of it. I like the quality of spaciousness that I can have talking to someone that I might disagree with, and it makes for a richer life.
Right.
And it's getting trickier and trickier, obviously, with political things, religious things, whatever it might be. But I like the Pete I am if I can just go like, can I not be super defensive? But of course, my daughter was going down a rabbit hole watching YouTubes about,
You would want to
I'd
slow
be
her
like,
down.
sweetheart, we have to be careful.
Right.
So I am careful too. I didn't that night go on YouTube and, go down the rabbit hole.
That's the weird thing about it to me, is because you think that other people might be dipping their toe into watching an hour of something like that.
Yeah.
Knowing that they're just kind of like hearing the other perspective just to put their dip their toe in.
Yeah.
Not that it's actually like indoctrinating you.
But it is dangerous because
It is dangerous.
You don't know what that could be said. What
Yeah.
was said to you could be said to me, and then you are going like, "Hear me out." You're saying "hear me out" a lot.
Yeah, like a little too much to where you're actually like.
Pete's a hear me out
But
guy.
so like I do,
But I do like ghosts.
Yes, and
That's a harmless one.
I do. Yeah, ghosts are harmless because they're like
kind of
it's not a conspiracy theory.
And I've had a lot of great ghost stories on this podcast, and from very deeply reasonable people.
Yeah, I
And
love
then
that.
They're all like, "Well, we know South America over here. He's seen it all. Brazil? Are you kidding me? He's seen shit. They don't even report it. They're just
No,
like
they're
the
just
Virgin
used to
Mary
it.
just like called me a rude name in Portuguese. I'm not even going to tell my priest.
I'm taking my
He's
magic
bored
Every day.
every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Where
Every
did
day.
remember when those stories like a statue or picture of Jesus or Virgin Mary was like crying? Like that was always in the news.
Or shaking its
I
head.
never see it
used
anymore.
to make the news.
Yes.
It was like, tonight at 10, Kirstie Alley beefed up and a Virgin Mary was crying. Like
Right.
that was the 80s.
It was.
And now it's like
and now
all
it's
nightmares.
The new conspiracy is this 3-eye atlas thing. Do you know about this?
I do.
Okay. Because I'll mention it to people and they're like,
We're
"What's
actually
that?"
on 3-eye atlas.
And I'm like, "That's the comet that's headed to Earth. That's interstellar from another planet that could be an alien spacecraft. You don't know this?"
Yeah. That's actually, I don't know what angle to take with this, but I will say briefly that we're living in a time where UAPs, UFOs, 3-eye atlas, there's so much happening
Right.
that people just shut down. Like we're completely fatigued.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what can I eat and what can I have sex with? Like I can't
And I think that's
handle
good.
3-eye
Like,
atlas. I don't think
we
it's
don't.
good.
I don't need to know about 3-eye atlas. Like I don't even need to know. I don't care
You
if
do
that-
when it arrivals us.
but like I'll wait for that.
You'll wait. Yeah.
You know,
I'm that way
like-
about a lot of things.
Because
I think a lot of people are that way about AI. They're like, I'm going to wait for the Terminator
Yes.
robot to come by and be like, on a scale of
because
1
if
to
you're
5,
scared now before it happening,
then you've been double scared.
then you're double scared.
It's like getting excited about booking a job. Be excited.
Be
'Cause if
excited
you don't get
in the
it,
moment.
at least you had the excitement of maybe getting it.
Exactly.
Enjoy it. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. But like the same person who was telling me about, he's not a flat earther. I just, for brevity, said he was a flat earther.
Right.
He was talking about interesting things. One of them was 3-eye atlas for quite a while, how it's trailing. It's made out of carbon. It has like a windshield in front of it.
Yeah, there's weird stuff.
It's weird. And I will say, and I'll get down and dirty on this all day, we are in we're in a moment of evolution, like with AI. That's not a conspiracy.
Oh,
like
interesting.
that's happening. We are at a crossroads that this thing could open up all sorts of interstellar travel. Like we're about to potentially become the neighbors to a lot of things that might have the capacity to look at us and we can't look at them. And they're going, this like kernel is about to become popcorn. Let's go check in with it.
Right.
Because we need to make sure its intentions, because it fucks itself up quite a bit. Let's make sure we can guide it into the next phase. And that makes so you have 3-eye atlas behind the sun as we're speaking.
Right.
While we're inarguably a shift in our evolution, a thing from outer space looks like it's trying to visit us like that. Those things line up. But that is what we do as people. We make stories.
That's what but like, because that's my thing. It's like, okay, maybe that's all true. I can't even like fathom some of the AI stuff that people say. Cause I'm like, what? Like, but if we don't have the internet and we don't have the knowledge of all this stuff around us and we take it all away, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter that there's an interstellar thing
Until it lands.
until it passes, until it doesn't really matter until it lands because we don't know what it is or what it means. So why, like, I just feel like we're in a
I know what you
place,
mean.
we're just in a place where everyone's just like freaking out about everything. And it's like, if you just take it away, put the phone down and
Okay,
focus.
I now understand what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean,
Like-
and I am very much aligned with that.
Yeah.
I like talking about Three Eye Atlas. I like talking about ghosts, and those things are related. And put the phone down and be kind to my daughter.
Right.
Hold her hand, make a sandwich, talk with you. You know what I
Talk
mean?
with a neighbor.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's like what you're saying is a big guiding principle in my life is, and then what?
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts are real. UFOs are real, and they are. Okay, what is this? Am I having a Joe Rogan experience? I'm just saying. I like Joe Rogan experiences. I like talking about things like this.
UFOs are real.
It's interesting.
And so what?
And so what? Yes.
Right,
Look, it can be both.
Right.
But
You like peas.
I am fortunate, I think, to have a mind that can go, I'll limit it for a good hour and a half. I'll listen. I was actually Diary of a CEO. I love that podcast. And the guy was all the things ex-CIA, worked at the Pentagon, and now he's writing a book.
Right.
And he's telling you all these things, and I like it. And then I do go, and now it's time to call my mom. You know what I mean? It's just like brass tacks. Can I make you smile?
Right.
Can I be nice to Katie? Can I say hi to Justin? Just scratch my dog. That's your life.
That's your life.
Yeah, that's your life.
That like I've really become obsessed with that idea of like politics is local or whatever. Like I don't know what you say, but like I live in Silver Lake, not too far away, around the reservoir. It's like Hyperion turns into Rowena. There's this like U, like the road is a U.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, this is my little U, where like I go to the different coffee shops every day, and I'm like, hey, Kevin. Like,
Yeah.
I see my different people on the U, and I'm walking around the reservoir, and I'm smiling at people, which scares people sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like,
When you look like a hotel manager. If you look like Jude Law,
You having
people
fun?
love it. If Jude Law smiles at people are like creaming their jeans.
But
both
if
genders.
you walk by me on the reservoir, I'm like, are you enjoying your stay here?
Any complaints?
But-
did you like that your bags were waiting by the door?
That was
No,
me.
I'm with you.
That
Yeah.
was me. That's not policy. I just did that on my own accord.
You needed the little pat.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, that's
I
your
just,
life.
Because even I get like wrapped up in these, like, you start saying AI and my butthole tightens, and I'm like,
No, buddy, I've never understood. I've been for the longest time trying to work on a bit about why I don't watch the news,
Right.
and it's hard to even say that. And I respect people that watch the news. There's a couple different angles. One is I get my news from people. Katie always tells me things from the news. My opener, Matt McCarthy, he's always just telling me the big things in the news. I'm not trying to be funny. I found out Robert Redford died from a magazine. I saw it on the cover of a magazine, like it's 1997
Right.
at the grocery store. That's basically how my life is different from your life. And I'm not making fun of Katie or Matt. I'm just saying I get my news from unreliable resources as well. You know what I mean? Like these people that are summarizing it poorly. I'm not making fun of you, Katie. I'm just saying no one knows everything. So I hear it from them, but now at least I'm talking with them, and it's an excuse to love each other and be nice and
Yes.
engage. And the way that I relate is I do stay up on AI. And other people, the majority of people seems to be like, I'll wait until it arrivals us.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to take my own medicine and go like, yes, you could get the day-to-day updates of how close we are to like the next breakthrough.
Right.
But it will start taking away from my life. So I had to listen to my own bit and go like, sometimes make a tomato sandwich.
right.
And sometimes
Listen.
and relax and just relax because it's your life. Remember, life is what happens while you're making other plans. Life is what happens when you're watching the news about other people's lives.
Yes. I just
In between
I
those
think
moments.
that's my whole point. I don't know why we got here, but it's kind of like the world is crazy, and because I am a content creator online. That's a big part of like what I do. So I'm online.
Yeah.
And I see. Like I have to be on. I don't have to be, but I, as someone that makes most of my living from the internet,
Brag.
am at a current point where I'm like, I don't go on the internet. I don't go on social media.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's just funneling this like fear and anxiety, and everyone's like, the world's crazy. And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, but go on your little like you and like see what's like close to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's just the same as it was.
No, that is it, by the way.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I was here when Trump won the first time, it was a dark day. People were blindsided. We didn't know what was happening. And I walked out of this house and went down and got a coffee. Coffee. It was coffee. I had a coffee. And there was, the guy's name is Brett, talking to Brett.
Right.
Hey, coffee. Maybe a pastry on today. Today pastry. And like, as much as we want to post the black square, you know what I mean? Like, I have very fond memories of lots of different COVID and all these things. So often the solution to easing up is going for a walk. It's the great Bill Hicks joke. He's like, you watch the news and it's like, it's World War III, it's all over. And you open the blinds and there's a blue jay on your fucking tree. It's both.
It's both.
It's not one or the other. It's not complete head in the sand. But too many people are tripling down on just being informed.
Right.
And the line that I could never make work is, people are like, you got to be informed. I'm like, you realize that's CNN's slogan. You just said to me, be informed.
Right.
That's their slogan. That's like, I'm eating McDonald's and I'm like, I'm loving it. Like, that's not we've
Just do it.
We've been indoctrinated that you have to know the minute by minute details.
Right.
And you're not designed to know those things.
And if everyone in the world if everyone in the US decided, okay, today I'm going to go be nice to the first person I see.
Yeah.
And everyone did that at the same time, then it would be like, oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. And that is insane to say.
Well, no, it's not.
But it's like, it's true. It's just like true.
Eckhart Tolle says how you feel right now.
Yeah.
Right now is how you feel about your life.
Right.
And that's just another way of saying this is your life. And our minds go, it's like in the movie Inside Out. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's back when we all saw Pixar, every Pixar.
Right.
It's like at the end of the day, Joy presses the button with her foot and all the balls go down. And you want most of the balls to be happy. And that's how the mind thinks happiness works. Mostly good. Some red, some green for shame or disgust, some fear, but mostly joy.
Right.
And that's a good day. Like an aggregate. That's not how it works. How you feel right now is how you feel about your life. And that's what you're saying. So things happen, COVID happens. I vividly remember having some really great days walking around during the lockdown, being across the street from them. We took it all pretty serious, but a smile meant so much. Yeah. So yeah, I'm absolutely with you.
Yeah. And I don't know. Okay. We're on the same page, but like, I remember during COVID when we were in, on the U, and that's where one of those first things in LA where everyone would yell at like 8 p.m. at night and come out on their balconies.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the best experience I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Even though it's during COVID, because we're actually like connecting.
Well, that's what I mean. So the brain says happiness is the absence of conflict, but all the data, if you want to be brainy about it, says the times of conflict, COVID, World War II in London was always my example. While people were seeking shelter at night because bombs were dropping on London, the people that were surveyed, they said it was the happiest time of their lives because the vitality, it was so urgent to be together that coffee, it's like in Fight Club where he goes, Raymond's coffee is going to taste better tomorrow because I put a gun to his head and told him to follow his dreams. That's what Fight Club is kind of about. I'm a white guy explaining Fight Club. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying we need
While we're saying no, everyone should just chill.
I know. But we need you need to be, the fear is in the mix. Threat is in the mix. Like it's not
all those things are real,
utopia.
and I feel like it's like the way to be because I want to be effective, and I don't appreciate a lot of like what's going on specifically in like our country with the politics and the current administration. What do you mean? I'm very clearly about that, but the way that I feel that I can actually do something is not to just sit and be angry. It's to go in my U and like remind people of just like a little bit of like, hey.
For real. So Val, we were talking about how the brain, the phones are rewiring our brains and we're worried. We're all worried. It doesn't matter if you're liberal or conservative. Everybody goes into echo chambers. We all know this.
Yes.
Okay, so the only thing you can do, the only agency you have is to then not go into the echo chamber. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know there's other better echo chambers. Here's a more balanced echo chamber. But like, I think I have hope, I'm optimistic that even the next generation will have an even greater appreciation for, and sometimes we just go to Burning Man. No, that's an extreme example. Sometimes we just go to the coffee shop. That's a better
Yeah,
one.
I mean, I went camping this weekend.
Shut up.
I actually came back
You
early.
bore me, I'm done.
I came back. No, I came back early for this, and because I wasn't.
What?
Well, let me explain.
Could have done another week.
No, I literally no. I wanted to. I was gonna spend. My plan was to spend the night and come back, but I was like, I need to like rest my brain so I can be sharp because I wasn't sleeping there. But I do these camping trips now because my phone doesn't work.
Yep.
And I literally remind myself like, oh, I'm actually just like a chill, present person. It's really the phone and the stuff around me that's throwing me off.
Something else that I've tried to do on stage that doesn't work is everyone at baseline is Enya. No one is Metallica. I like Metallica. But if you bring anyone down, and I mean anyone, and I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be funny, but like you could take like a really disturbed person. If you could get them the help they need and everything, community, value, purpose, the right food, sunlight, exercise, and we get them in a massage, and then we teach them to meditate. That's the wrong tone. I'm just saying you bring whatever they need to get them to zero. Everyone is, who can say whether? Nobody is, give me fuel, give me fire. I know we don't believe that, but I do.
I do. I believe that too.
Yeah.
Because I
think we do think that some people are just fucking broken completely 100%. I'm like, well, okay, put that guy alone on a desert island or
even
with a Mr.
just
Miyagi
even
or
if
something.
we're thinking of someone that's, you know, not Metallica, but like a Slipknot type of person.
Yeah.
And they're not, or not even that extreme. Like someone that seems pretty normal, but they're on edge and they're like, I don't meditate because my brain doesn't slow down.
Yeah.
And you're like,
That's
it
like
does.
saying I don't exercise because I'm too
Yeah, you're
out
like,
of shape.
it does though.
It does, yeah.
And not like I'm any way here to teach someone about meditation, especially around the guru, but like
The Love Guru. There's a poster of the movie The Love Guru behind me.
but it is that thing of like, oh, like, no, you are actually a chill. You are like, you're not the noise in your head.
No, your chillness is the ground of your stress.
Right.
Like that zero is a nice way to put it, is the screen on which everything, including your inability to meditate. But like it's like saying if it's overcast, you're like, I'm just not a blue sky. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, but you are.
You are, there's just some clouds over it.
And I completely, even when the clouds are there, the blue sky is there.
People just need to get a taste of that to yeah, because
For sure.
I'm just always reminding myself like, oh, to actually be of service in this world, like, okay, one thing I can do is I can post funny videos online that interrupts people's feed. That's something I do. And I'm like, oh, this is like something I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's giving people a little hit of joy.
Yeah.
And by keeping myself or attempting to keep myself in a more like chill, not even chill, just like more present, like meditated place, I can be more of service in the you around me and like to people around me. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like anytime there's some sort of like we're on a podcast right now, it's like important to say something like that because it's like, yeah, because I don't know. There is this weird thing too, like we've experienced in our lives, I don't like where you're like, all this shit has happened in our lives, like big events, it seems like. And you're like, sometimes we'll hit and you're like, I thought we were just going to like, I was going to be able to enjoy
Life.
this portion of my life. But now there's this for 4 years or now there's COVID or now that, you know what I mean? But it's
do.
like, that's always happening, I imagine.
Yeah. I relate to that.
Yeah.
I relate to that hard. Well, if you saw my eyes darting around, it was because we're on the descent.
Okay, let's do it.
Who can say? So I was like thinking like we gotta hit the big things before you go, and we have about like 10 minutes.
Okay,
How's that feel?
great.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, I've only had, like growing up, there was apparently a ghost in our house, but I never saw it. It only appeared to my sisters and mother.
Oh, a lady ghost.
Yes, a lady
A man-hating ghost.
man-hating ghost.
Most ghosts not crazy about men because
true.
there's such a high chance that it was a man that ended them.
Probably. Yes.
You know what
it's
I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
And if they're
Probably
from the
a
olden
100%
times, it's 100% chance. And they're from the olden times, back when men were just like, there was no self-correcting mechanism
Yeah.
at all. Have you ever almost died?
When I was a kid, I almost died because upon arrival,
Arrival?
yes, I was actually a C-section.
Wow.
But
Are you and your mom only kind of close?
I swallowed, and no, we're too close.
Really?
I swallowed amniotic fluid. And
While you were being C-section?
while I was being C-section, and I came out basically dead, and then they had to like revive me and put me in ICU. So that's when I almost died. Yeah.
Wow. That was your first experience?
That was my first experience, and that's why
almost dying? Yikes.
And honestly, like I feel like that sort of stuff kind of stays with you. It actually really does. You know how they say if you're not a vaginal birth, you're a C-section birth, you don't get the nutrients you need when you are delivered.
I've heard that.
Like the microbiome and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's why I've always had like weird things like psoriasis or
Is this
whatever.
real?
Yeah, this is like kind of like what people think.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of, by the way, for all
poor
the
thing.
C-section moms out there, I just know there's just so much shame. Like this
yeah.
is one of those areas that I've learned that you have to be careful.
You're right.
Breastfeed. No, you're doing great. I'm just saying this out of respect for people listening. C-sections, breastfeeding, like what you're doing is okay. Everybody do your own thing, and there's reasons you're doing your own thing.
Absolutely.
No dragging.
And this
here.
was like there was no choice. I had to be a C. Like it's
They're like, if you want this kid to die from amniotic fluid, we got to do a C-section.
But also recently I've become obsessed with cold plunges, and I was in Sequoia.
Katie just looked at me.
Are you into it? Well, I was in Sequoia doing one of these camping trips, and like the group I was with left, and I stayed behind, and I went and found a river. I was like, I'm gonna go do cold plunges in nature.
Yeah.
In the real deal. It was in like April.
Yeah.
And Sequoia's like, there's all these signs that are like, do not swim here. This is really dangerous. And I was like, I'll be fine. And I somehow ended up on a rock and slid down like 20 feet. And that was the most recent experience where I was like, oh, I'm gonna die right now.
And like with so many signs.
So many
What's
signs
funny
around
is the
me.
signs this way say don't swim, and the signs this way say we
Enjoy
told
the
you,
ride.
you fucking idiot. Enjoy the
Exactly.
ride.
Enjoy the ride.
But it's sarcastic.
You're right.
Enjoy the ride. Did you go in the cold in Sequoia?
Oh yeah.
See, I wouldn't do that
was
because
awesome.
I'm all about if you're going to get cold, you need to get back to core temperature.
Yeah. It was
when people are like-
warm enough.
It was?
It was
Okay.
warm enough to come out and like walk around and warm
Oh, okay.
back up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny. I wasn't going to talk about this, but you did bring it up, so it's your fault. But I was cold plunging todos los días, mi amigo, at 39 degrees, which is really cold.
Yeah.
And then I took about, I'm going to say 4 weeks off. I don't know what happened. I was traveling a lot, just wasn't doing it. Still taking cold showers, but not getting in the 39. And then I went through, it's like when I had my concussion. So in the way that I feel like I'm good at cold plunging. Weird.
You
I
do
went-
get good at
you
it if
get
you
good
do
at
it.
it.
You're
That's
like
actually-
it's easier.
That's one of the great perks of it.
Right.
Is there's no greater curve. It's like a very extreme curve.
Yes.
You're bad at it on Tuesday. You're pretty good at it by Friday.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
true.
do it every day. But I had gotten out of practice and I got in the 39 and I just was like, I'm going to die.
die.
And I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to die. Did it again the next day. I'm going to die. Wasn't getting better. And I had to humble myself and I put it up to like 55. And I'm rebuilding.
Oh.
And I'm getting back into it. And all I'm going to say, people have heard me talk a lot about cold plunging, is what I forgot is you get this like all day, like little secret
Totally.
glow. The whole day. You're kind of like,
Absolutely.
something's going wrong. And you're like, at least I have my little glow friend.
Yeah.
Nothing else lasts all
It's
day.
weird. It's addicting.
It is
It's like
addicting.
it's a true natural drug, and I'm so into it. I
It
love
is. And because it's 55, Val can do it now. And she got in and I'm like, it'll keep those winter blues away.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. I should have a sponsor or something, but I
You
don't.
should.
I know.
Because cold plunges are expensive.
They're so expensive. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
When I told Val how much it was, she was like, I'll just hit you with the hose every once in a while. It's like, it's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah.
It's not. But anyway, and then the time you laugh the hardest in your life, is that sounds like a loaded pressure question, but maybe you were a kid, maybe somebody farted, maybe somebody fell down.
I mean, I just think about laughing with like I have 3 sisters, love them all very much, but just like the close relationship I had with my youngest sister, just that like we were most connected and just laughing about the stupidest stuff.
Yes.
Because I crave that sort of laughter sometimes, and I feel like I can be very heady, so it's not as close as it used to be.
Bro.
But
I get it.
but
When you have a little girl and her cousins are visiting and she's just laughing this laugh,
yeah,
you're like, I used to laugh like that.
I know it's
Like
crazy.
abandon.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I mean, so there's no specific, just that general
What if
energy
I just started
of like
tickling you right now?
I would be laughing.
Yeah, but you would hate it.
Yeah. I'm actually like, would I hate it?
I don't
Probably.
know.
No,
There's always a part of you that hates it.
I have a memory of being tickled by someone at like my church that I thought was like really cool, or like picked up and it made me. This is true. It made me fart.
Yeah.
And so it's like it.
Yeah.
And it became a humiliating moment for me.
Oh, because he was cool.
He was cool.
He was a cool
picked me
guy.
up. I farted in front of everyone standing around him. Oh. Core
He
memory.
picked you up and was tickling
Picked
you?
me up and was just like, rah, 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 and I was
squeezing.
squeeze, and it squeezed a fart out of me.
I feel like as grown-ups, one of the great features of grown-ups is a group of maybe even 5 grown-ups can all agree that didn't happen in real time. We have a self-deleting fart quality.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to decide. It's the same with walking in on somebody in the bathroom. A friend.
Why is it so embarrassing? It shouldn't be that embarrassing.
It's not that. I saw your thigh.
Right.
It was actually me. My friend walked in. We didn't talk about it. And I was
No.
like, we should. It just elevated our friendship 9 clicks. That horrible. Huh? You always
And
make
it's
eye
always
contact.
perfect
too.
eye
Yeah,
contact.
you always go, hi.
Hey.
Why? Because you can't be like. That's what you want to do.
You
But
can't
we-
be like, oh, no, I'm not doing anything. I promise I'm not shitting.
I walked in on my father-in-law, and he just looked like an infant. I
That's
remember
the
I
part
walked
about
in,
it.
It was like
People lose the aura you have of them.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
I think if we walked in on General Patton pooping, none of his soldiers would have listened to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the new. Like, don't try and like take a political person out. Just release
walk in
footage.
of them pooping. That's true.
Yeah. If you want to, the riff
You're
is
like
over.
not riffing that.
We can't riff it. Riff it to yourself. We can't do all the.
Were those
riffing.
my 3 questions?
That was it.
Okay. Thank you.
You know, not a lot of guests thank me.
Thank you.
I look forward to posting a clip from this podcast. The value of that content sharing, over 10K, but we expect you to do it for free. Thank you for being here.
Thank
What
you for
a
having
pleasure.
me. This was awesome.
By the way, you do not have to post about it. That was.
Oh, no, I will.
I do think it's funny that when you get to a certain level,
Yeah.
people want you to post things. Like I'll do a game show,
Right.
And they're like, post it, and you're like, but I'm promoting your game show. Give me money.
Give me money, right.
But they're like, but you were
Well,
on
no,
it. And I'm like, well, even more reason to give me more. But it's silly. I
mean,
just do it, of course.
I just did a brand deal for St. Denis Medical.
Is that a show?
It's a TV show. It's a show on NBC. I don't want to say this on air, actually.
You can. Well,
Well,
let's wrap it up and then
okay.
you'll tell me.
Yeah.
You can all wonder, what was it going to be?
I love that show,
All right.
by the way.
So you think the Earth is flat? Will you?
Will we all
say-
die when 3-Eye Atlas gets here? We'll find out tomorrow.
No, it's sending messages. It says we're cousins. It's us from the future.
Love it.
To usher us into a new thing.
Yeah.
In the same way that the Sumerians gave us 1 extra chromosome. Say, keep it crispy before I keep going.
Keep it crispy.